Hello everyone, my name is Canadian Lego Guy, and today we're going to be looking at another set, this time being the Death Star Cannon released in 2019, having 159 pieces for ages 7+. Now this set I do like a lot, so I figured we could just take a look at it. This set has recently been retired, I think. It might have been probably a year ago now actually, so it's still somewhat recently, but they're just not selling this one anymore sadly. It was out for like a while though for $25, at least in Canada. So I figured we could at least take a look at it though. As you can see, this time actually I already have it built over here. And I figured I would just set it up just like the box with him coming a lot around. And then the guy, the Death Star, just cannon person, I think it's just like Death Star crew or something, just sitting in the chair trying to shoot off the Death Star cannon. Just like as we see in the New Hope, except it's not exactly like this obviously, it's just kind of somewhat like that scene. But anyways, let's get into it by first taking a look at the box. Now just taking a closer look at the box, you can see it has some nice box art. As I said, that's everything about the set obviously. And then we can just see Obi-Wan coming across just to turn that lever down, just to shut down the tractor beam, I believe. Because that was keeping the Falcon back on the Death Star on the ship, I think. I don't completely remember the movie. I haven't watched it in like probably like 3 years now or something. So sorry if some of the things I am getting wrong. I've been meaning to rewatch the movie for like a while now, but I want to do it with like every single movie all in order. But I've watched the prequels quite a few times, so I need to wait a while to kind of forget them and before I want to watch them again. But anyways, as you can see, Death Star Cannon guy just kind of shooting the laser, and then Obi-Wan trying to shut off, I believe, the tractor beam. And then we have this, obviously not interesting, with the top saying the actual size of the minifigure, the Obi-Wan Kenobi one. And then over here we have the cool side box art, which this one's not as good just because it's like a stationary thing, so it's not like some cool ship coming around. It's just a close-up on Obi-Wan turning off that generator or the tractor beam. Then as you can see, you got some spring-loaded shooter with the cannon beam. It'll go up and down and then side to side. We have him shooting at Obi-Wan. As you can see, Obi-Wan's deflecting the blaster bolt just with his lightsaber. Cannon's kind of standing there. And then more play feature with this being able to get pulled out. And as you can see, the cylinder kind of just falls inward. So it's just like it's off. You can't see it, which is kind of cool. I like that feature. And I really don't like these thumbtacks, as you all know. Kind of, as you can tell, like destroyed the box trying to open it. Because I made a video on how to open them better. But I wanted to try it normally for this box, just because it is as I showed, it's like a lot harder. The way I showed is a lot harder on smaller boxes. So I tried opening it normally. As you can see, kind of destroyed the box a bit. Was also pushing in on it, and I really don't like these ones. So if you can stay away from them, obviously try to. However, on these small boxes, they like always have these thumb tags, so... Anyways, next I won't even bother stopping the video. We'll just quickly take a look at these really baby instructions. I find that kind of funny. I haven't had like one of these instructions for a long time, just because I don't usually buy the small sets. Like, I do sometimes, but like I haven't bought and built one like this size for a while. But anyways, that is showing the Obi-Wan. Then on the back, obviously you can register to win. I've only ever done that one time. I don't know why, I just felt like doing it the one time, and it did not work. Well, I guess it's just like a chance to win, so anyways, yeah. But here is the Skywalker Saga coming in 2020. And as we know, that is not true. It's now coming in 2022, spring, I believe. So they were off quite a bit with that 2020 mark. But anyways, here are the other sets were out at the time. You have the Yoda, A-Wing, Resistant Y-Wing, just Rey on the Speeder, whatever, the Falcon, Mandalorian, SAT, I believe, and then Kylo Ren Shuttle. And then here we just have all the figures with those sets. Yeah, there's kind of interesting to look at the sets that are out at the time, even though this wasn't out. It wasn't retired too long ago, or out too long ago, whatever you want to say. Anyways, though, that is that. So next we'll be taking a look just at the figures. Just putting the box there for fun. So for our first figure up, if it would just focus a bit better. I don't know why, it keeps going out of focus. There we go. We have the Death Star cannon operator, I believe. Or you can just call it like Death Star crew member or something. I'm not sure his exact name, but it's something just along those lines, like exactly. He has the cool Imperial logo on his helmet. Then we have these cool little buttons that are kind of like colored. I actually really like these. I only just realized that while taking a look at this figure. But you can see you have like the small red and blue buttons on his helmet there. And then the big silver one. So it's kind of cool. And then you just have his helmet just like as you saw in the movie, of course. Just trying to switch it around. Kind of just like a cool helmet cool helmet mold. I really like this one a lot. And as you can see, you can just take it off. Closer look at the helmet. Just kind of cool. I really like it. Then you have like this cool just like mic as if he's talking to other stormtroopers or something, or the generals telling him when to shoot the cannon. With kind of just like a small little basic face. Obviously you're not going to have dual print on the face there. Just like a small little nice face print though, with some printed legs that look very nice. Sorry about that. But some really nice printed legs, and then on the belt, as you can see right there, just has some belt printing. And then some nice torso printing, obviously no arm printing on this figure. And then some nice just simple back printing. Just kind of like he's, well, it's not kind of, but exactly just like he's just a crew member wearing his nice little outfit. You can put his helmet back on. And then of course, as we saw from the back of the box, he has a pistol that I've currently lost. I just had that. Oh, you can't even see anything, so sorry. I just lost this pistol. Now or his blaster, whatever you want to call it, his blaster pistol. Anyways, I'm just going to quickly look for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just had to reshoot this because the focus really was not working. But anyways, not as I said, because I had to delete that one. But I was able to find the pistol. It's just a simple Star Wars pistol, as you see from like all these sets, so you can just put it right in his hand, just like that. And then that is the first of one of the two figures. As you can see, just pistol in his hand. Cool. Death Star cannon operator. And then as you know, we have the old Obi-Wan, or as Luke says, like in the movie, just like Ben Kenobi, or yeah, Ben Kenobi, whatever you want to call him. Just has some cool things, which I'll show in a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the figure to make sure that it looks good. But anyways, I can see you got the old Ben figure, or Obi-Wan Kenobi, whatever you want to call him. Just called old Ben in the movie, I guess. Just really simple pants, as you can tell, or legs. No printing on them at all. Then you have just like his normal outfit, his like Jedi kind of robe part or whatever. Obviously, this was a new hooded piece, I believe, at the time. Didn't come in a lot of sets. Now I think that's the standard one as of now, I believe. So it's pretty cool. It was really cool at the time because I was like brand new and I really liked it. Anyways, so as you can see, the simple Jedi robe. Then you can just take off his hood. And as I said, it's a cool new, well, not new anymore, but cool hooded piece. Still kind of new. Get a better look at his face print, looking really nice. I believe this is the exact same print and like figure torso and all that as we see in the later sets, or may have came out at the same time, but like the Obi-Wan's hut. And then if we just quickly take off his head with his cape, there is actually back printing. So it's not really to add detail maybe for this exact time when he's used. Like obviously it is, because you can like flip up the cape, but as I said, this was also used in the Obi-Wan's hut. So it would have just been the same figure, just Obi-Wan's hut had no cape or no hood. But anyways, you have some nice, just like slight detail. Just like a nice little belt, some wrinkles in his shirt. Just really basic, just really nice kind of looking figure, even though there's not too much to it. But I will just quickly put on his cape and his head again in 2 seconds. Just so I can give him his lightsaber, and you can see what he looks like with that. And then there we go, there's the hood and everything. And we'll just hand him his lightsaber. It's pretty basic, obviously, just like any other figure with a lightsaber. looking really good. I do really like this figure. I know it's extremely basic, as I've said like 20 times. But with the hood piece and the cape, it just really looks cool. And this is like my first... Actually, I don't think it is my first, because I had like the 2010 Old Ben figure. But this one is a lot better, obviously. Anyways, though, those are the two figures. I know it took a while to explain them and show all the detail and all that. But I just really like going into depth when talking about the figures. But now we'll get onto the actual set, and that is actually kind of cool. So I'll just go right over to that. Okay, as you can see, it's a very small, just basic little set. Not much to it. As you can see, though, there's some nice little clips right there. Oh. Actually, if we could just... Let me try this. Yeah, you can just take off the cannon quite easily. I had never seen this piece before. You can say if it was used any other time, but I've never seen that one. Just right there. It was just used to place the cannon on top of. I think that's kind of cool. But as you can see, you got a clip there, holds the extra ammunition, I guess. Just to like fire the cannon. If they just put like the extra one, you could just put on here. As you can, like for the spring-loaded shooter, right there. I'll show it off in a second. Then you kind of just have like the doorway, which could be like a blast shield or something. Forget what it's called, but like, you know when ships and people can go just like out of them, but it protects you from actual space? Or like a ray shield or something along that lines. As you can see, just some like nice detail though, just around here. So you could be like shooting the blaster or the Death Star cannon ray just like out of there. And then obviously none of the space and all that is going to get in protecting the Death Star cannon operator. Anyways, though, yeah, just some nice little detail. Just like over there and over there. Just over there and over there, I guess. I know, I go into great detail with these. But, yeah, and then he's got a nice little bridge to the actual tractor beam, I believe. And this part just comes right out, which is kind of annoying. Because if you go to lift the set or something, because like this is supposed to be in and then it just goes like that. So if you like tilt the set or something, obviously you're not going to. It just like falls completely out. There's nothing holding this one in. But anyways though, you have this nice little like tractor beam power source or whatever. So as you can see, there's like a nice cool control panel. And then in the box, obviously, you can see there's like a little lever there with Obi-Wan switching it off. And that's how I showed it before. So you can just have this lever go down. And it's like it's shutting it off, and then you're able to pull this out, and then it falls, shutting off the tractor beam, so the Falcon is able to leave the Death Star and escape. And then, as I was saying, that I took off quickly, you have this cool, just like Death Star kind of cannon. You can just twist this, it doesn't do anything. And then you can move it around, which I'll show more in a second. And actually, let me just attach it real quick. So, as you can see, it goes nice, just right on there really nicely. Then you can just spin it 360, well not, I guess I didn't even try this before, but it's like 180. Like it kind of just hits these two pillars, which makes sense. Like you only want to be able to move it from like here to here. You're not going to want to move it more because it's not like you're trying to shoot the laser at the tractor beam or at Obi-Wan or anything. I guess you could, but don't know why you would want to, but yeah. Anyways, this doesn't do much. You have the spring-loaded shooter. Then this just goes up and down, just so you can like go wherever you want in that little window. Okay, sorry, it just said 10%, so I thought the video stopped for a second. As you can see, just like a cool little laser tip as like it's shooting out of there, like it shows on the box art. And then you can actually just go ahead and push down like right here. You probably know how a spring-loaded shooter works, but if you just push down, it will just launch out, which is kind of cool. Like you're shooting the actual cannon. But anyways, as you can see right here, there's like a little thing there. And I'm surprised they didn't use an actual seat, which I thought, because they usually do that. But as you can see, you can take your Death Star cannon operator, or whatever you want to call him. Kind of like a little switch here. You can't actually get his hand on there, but it's like kind of like a little switch for the cannon. And then if you just place him right there, then just right on that little black square they give you, you are able to make... Oh, sorry, it's not going on right now. And then there we go. There, you can just have him like controlling the cannon, so he just goes around, and then you can just boom, shoot, 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 whatever you want to do. Like, just use your imagination or whatever, shooting off the spring-loaded shooter like you're using it really. And then yeah, that's pretty much the whole set. I think it's a really cool display kind of piece. Like, obviously it's not that nice or anything, But I really like it because you can just have him going like this. And then I think it's really cool to have Obi-Wan as he is on the box art, with him kind of just like coming around, just like shutting that lever off. You can have like his foot up like this. And then if you just pop that up, switch the switch over here to on, and then you're able to kind of make it so he can be like one-footed like he is on the box, kind of just grabbing that lever. That's just like quickly. But yeah, I think it's really cool. You can have him like coming around, shutting it off, being really cool. Anyways, though, it's just a really, really cool little set, which I would recommend if you're able to buy it. I wouldn't spend too much money on it, even though the price has gone up probably because it's retired. But it's a really nice little set, which I highly recommend. It's like, it's high on my favorites. I wouldn't say it's like top 10 or anything, but I do really like it for even how simple it is. It's just a really good little build. So anyways, if you're able to get this, I would highly recommend picking it up. But that are my thoughts on this set, the Death Star Cannon. And if you could leave a like or subscribe or even like a comment, I really think the comments are cool. Even I only have gotten one, but I think it's cool reading them. That one was great anyways. But anyways, that is my review for the Lego Death Star Cannon. And I will see you all next time for the next review or whatever the next video will be. Thank you for watching.